Mai Lin nodded, her eyes fixed ahead with quiet determination. The lives of their 2 children, and now Kathy, were in their care, and also under the gentle protection of the Lord. About 30 minutes later, traffic thinned as they moved farther away from Tyler. Tim accelerated. Tim and Mai Lin arrived home with Kathy at 9:30 in the morning. Mai Lin led Kathy into the kitchen, opened the cabinet, and took out a container of prepared food and a bottle of water. She handed the bottle to the girl, then placed the food in the microwave to warm it. When it was ready, she set it in front of Kathy. "Finish this before you take a shower," she said gently but firmly. "The water pump could stop at any time, so you need to bathe before the water runs out." Kathy nodded. Her eyes were still red, but the trembling had faded. She sat at the table and began to eat quietly. Mai Lin kept an eye on her while preparing some toiletries, her thoughts drifting to Hong and Thien Lac, both riding their electric bikes along the retreat routes Tim had instructed them to use. While Kathy ate, Tim went outside to check the water tanks and storage containers they had prepared several days earlier. Besides the 6 large tanks, there were several 250-liter plastic barrels placed around the house, enough water for more than 6 months. Tim murmured quietly to himself, "The Lord truly provides. Because of him, we were able to store enough water, firewood, food, and medicine before the disaster comes." When Tim returned inside, Kathy had finished eating. She opened her suitcase and took out clean clothes, a toothbrush, and a towel, careful and orderly, like a girl who understood the seriousness of the situation. Mai Lin smiled faintly, feeling a small measure of relief. She handed Kathy a bag and said, "When you finish showering, put your dirty clothes in this bag. The water heater uses electricity, so once the power goes out, we'll only have cold water, unless we heat water over the fire." Mai Lin led the girl to the bathroom and gently closed the door. Outside, Tim opened a window and looked around the property. The sky was still clear, but the air carried an unusual chill. He took a deep breath and placed his hand on Mai Lin's shoulder when she returned. "We've prepared everything we can. Now we just pray and wait." Tim began checking the items they had just bought: medicine kits, first aid bags, flashlights, and water filters. His eyes moved slowly across the living room. Tents, sleeping bags, and relief supplies were neatly arranged and ready for use. He counted the remaining ammunition in his mind. 2 feelings were intertwined within him: quiet peace from careful preparation and a heavy tension because the coming disaster was drawing very near.